Hi, my name is Daniel Van Zandt, and welcome to International Business 580, my CIB presentation on Japan. And the topic we'll look at today is Google enters the music streaming market of Japan. I hope you enjoy my presentation. Japan is the largest single music market in the world. The Japanese market spends roughly $1 billion on recorded music annually. Google's intent is to draw some of these dollars towards the infantile streaming market they're introducing late in 2015. Leading pay music streaming services globally, iTunes and Spotify. iTunes is currently introduced into the Japanese market and is moving along slowly but increasing membership. Spotify has not yet entered the Japanese market, though they will later in 2015. Globally, the music market is turning to downloads and streaming, but in Japan, the compact disc is still king. 85% of all music purchased in Japan is on compact disc. The preference is cultural, as compact discs are seen as a collectible item. Some of the cultural aspects that Google Japan will need to address are the Japanese have a strong desire to maintain the physical aspect of owning their music and look at purchasing CDs because of the bonuses found in each of these CDs. These bonuses to the CDs are often extras such as DVDs, collectible cards, and tickets to meet the band. Often, reissues, greatest hits, and collections by artists are considered collectible and highly treasured. A challenge facing Google as it moves into the Japanese market is that Japan has the highest median age in the world. Even in much younger America, it's the older folks who buy most of the CDs, as in Japan, and Google will need to address the older demographics. The Japanese music market is still showing who is boss through their purchase habits. In the U.S. in 2006, Tower Records closed all 89 of its American outlets, while in Japan, 85 outlets are consistently doing $500 million in business a year. Google is offering to bring through Google Play to the Japanese market. It's a major company to provide streaming service to Japan. Monthly access is inexpensive at $10. They support the Android, iOS, Sonos, and web system. And customers will be able to create personal radio stations. Another aspect Google can use to address these new members and market is we'll need to engage and encourage the buying of digital music. Offering limited release offers or random user extras not released to the general public, and creating special events and extreme member functions. Google has the potential to make roughly 2.62 billion yen annually based on the music market as we're able to see currently. That's a large market in which to take a chunk of. Based on Japan's digital device count, when you look at, there's roughly 110.4 million of 127.3 million personnel that own mobile devices in Japan. A streaming music program sounds like a great process. Currently, a domestic music streaming service in Japan, Line, has increased 204% over 2013 as their growth in 2014 escalated. Keys to Google Play being successful in Japan. Google must continue to address a few key items. They need to provide better service options than Apple and Spotify. They need to change the perception of music streaming to that of ownership, create fan involvement, work to change the buying trends of the growing 65-plus demographic, and that will keep the brand successful. Here are a list of the references I've used throughout this presentation. Thank you.